Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good, man, life's good. Thursday before the Christmas season, well, before the Christmas holidays. It's been the season for a while. But, yeah, this will be the last video until Monday. So I'm going to start you off with leave you with some relaxed corners and a little bit of kettlebell. And then we'll hit the ground running on Monday. I'm stronger, more flexible, and I have more endurance than I did 15 seconds ago. It's as simple as that. Some hellacious double C's, one double C, and a hellacious double C, even though I've been spewing hundreds of them all morning, and a little barbed wire. Some apple and grape, fresh squeezed juice. Anyway, I'm going to start off with this, even though I did 3 pictures of my favorite players. I'm going to start off with a picture of one of my mentors. His name is Pavel Tsatsouline. He is the absolute king, the Buddha, the Jerry Kallett of the kettlebell world. And he said, true flexibility comes from strength. Okay? Now, without getting into that whole thing, and that's a doctoral thesis unto itself. Okay? Take a look at these pictures. Look at the flexibility this guy has, and look at the strength. You got to keep in mind, this guy is literally one of the strongest guys in the world. He can deadlift, even at his advanced age of 50-something, close to 800 pounds, and then flop into a flat split. And look at that physique. He looks more like a ballet dancer than one of these big strong men. Guy's big, ugly, dumb muscles do not necessarily present great results. They just don't. Okay? Now, what does that mean to us? It means relaxed corners. Yes, that is one of the foundations of the whole thing. Okay? One of the 3 rules just etched in stone. And I tell you, other than when I met Jerry, other than how you doing, where you from, blah, 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 the first thing he ever told me, and it never changed, relax the corners. Everything else changed. The tongue position, the air, the bottom lip, everything else changed. That never changed. And I said a zillion times, guys, even if you're playing a bathtub Bach and all this other stuff, which I abhor, if you just relaxed your corners, you would get an immediate spike in performance. The problem with the bathtub Bach, as I've said before, it doesn't allow you to play that way. You have to tighten up the corners to play a bathtub Bach. Anyway, with that said, all right, now, along the lines of what Pavel said, if we went down to the ashram, okay, and took a handful of these guys that are sitting down there meditating all day and can turn themselves into a pretzel, are they going to be able to throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball? Are they going to be able to play double, triple C's? No. Pavel refers to that as wet noodle flexibility. And in this great land of ours, it's all but worthless unless it is accompanied by some amount of strength. Okay? Now, with us, I've said a zillion times, you could not just relax the corner and be super, super relaxed and think you're going to get Harry James results, Horst Fischer results. You are not. Okay? What you need is it has to come from a source of strength. In our case, it has to be supported by a foundation of strength, and that is the tongue, and that is the compression, and that is the hyperradiation and everything that supports the whole function via kettlebell or however you want to get it, supports the whole function in keeping that relaxed. If there is no compression, you cannot keep these corners relaxed. Ask any orchestral player that plays a Bach 1C. You can't play relaxed, keep the corners relaxed. Now, if you are playing a huge mouthpiece and your corners are relaxed, yes, up to a certain point, you can collapse and sound relaxed. But guys, it is not relaxed. That's why all of these guys can't play double C's effortlessly. I don't say effortlessly. Can't play double C's without hurting the lips. It is the compression of the tongue and the hyperradiation in the rest of the body that takes all the stress off the vibrating part, the vibrating membrane. There's not a mark anywhere, guys. And I play more double C's in the course of a day than just about anybody in the world. It's an effort. It's just all day long. From the first notes of the day till I'm through playing. That could be a half an hour later. It could be 45 minutes. It could be 4 hours. It's been a while since I've done 4 hours. But you know what I'm saying. Guys, why? Because my lips are not being beat up. And I'm strong enough in my core, and I have enough compression with the tongue to keep the vibrating membranes in the correct vibrating position that they don't get beat up. That is what relaxed corners do. And guys, if you have relaxed corners, the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Why? Because you don't have to practice to keep your chops up. You don't have to strain to go up 2-3 octaves. You don't have to worry about playing the Brandenburg. Guys, it is going to be there, and it is going to be there relatively easily. Guys, if you can play loud double C's on a B-flat trumpet correctly, you don't think the Brandenburg with 3 high A's on a piccolo trumpet, chop-wise, is going to be a day at the beach? You're not going to worry about it. Will you clam notes? Maybe. That's what you worry about. Some of the notes out of tune, but you're not going to. Why? It's relaxed. It doesn't break down. Okay. That wasn't the correct key. Okay? But you get the idea. That is always there. It's always there. Why? It's relaxed. Relax the corners. That's the one thing out of this whole protocol that if you're playing a big mouthpiece, well, the tongue forward would help up to a point. But it's very, very hard to keep it if you're playing the big mouthpiece. Overblowing on a big mouthpiece is suicide. Mel didn't do it. Herstead doesn't do it. Anyway, that is that. Guys, have an incredible Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. You've already been in it, if that's what your case is. Also, one more thing. I'm doing a video, it should be up this afternoon sometime, on getting rid of chronic back pain on my other channel. Guys, I can only think that dozens of you are suffering from back pain to some degree, and if not you, I'm sure you know somebody that does. It is an absolute, you talk about a pandemic in this world. But guys, it does not have to be. It does not have to be. check over the True Power Weight Loss Center, and I will talk about it this afternoon. Okay, with that said, guys, my blessings. My blessings. I love you all. You guys are my Christmas present, and I appreciate everything you do. Love you all.